for outside lines, it cost me the equivalent of 4 nights hotel to listen to the Radio Newcastle commentary of the match on the hotel telephone, with my mate having his receiver up against the transistor radio at the time. Just to digress a bit, the first game of the boycott, United Supporters for Change boycott, was Leeds United at home. That was Mickey Quinn's debut. And Mickey Quinn famously has gone on record as saying when he walked past, because we used to do a protest at Greer's Monument every Saturday morning, and one of Mickey Quinn's first memories of Newcastle was walking past the monument when all of us supporters were there, were going, Mickey Quinn, Mickey Mouse, selling Gazza, Beardsley Waddle and buying Mickey Mouse. Who the hell's Mickey Quinn, And he says, I walked past and he said, whoops, what have I stepped into here, kind of thing. But just, so me being me, I knew for a fact that if I was in Newcastle when we played Leeds on the Saturday, I would not be able to prevent myself going. So I arranged to be on holiday in Portugal on that Saturday. And we went to Portugal for the match. And long story short, I ended up paying on a hotel telephone at the time, because there was no mobiles then, on a hotel telephone. And the rates that you pay for using hotel telephone calls. Yeah. So that was a very expensive lesson I learned there. And fortunately we won the game 5-2, I think it was. Mickey Quinn getting 4 of them. It was a, tremendous debut. But that was my recollection of those days selling Gazza. It was destroying, But eventually we got our way and we got the entertainers not long afterwards.
I'm surprised Gazza didn't do a Beardsley and return in the mid-90s. Question, didn't Keegan fancy him? Says Tony.
To be honest, probably not.
I'm going to say he wasn't type of...
He wasn't don't get us wrong, Keegan liked his flair players with this Ginola, etc. But he also was very much a work ethic kind of guy.
When he did his ACL at Spurs just before his Lazio move. Yeah, I mean, he when you saw his recovery from that, because obviously that's where he broke his patella, because he was doing too much on his ACL surgery. So you have to understand that, like I say, with all his troubles, I think the biggest problem with Gazza was his mindset, and I think that's continued in his life. I mean, I'd have loved to have actually sat down. I mean, he's one of those lads that you really have to listen to understand now. You know what I mean? It's very quick. It's very, all conjoined at times. And that moves me on to the next topic, which what you was bringing up about Tonali. There's been you were watching another YouTuber who seems to he asked the question about stick or twist, about the players that you would have in the midfield, because a lot of the pundits now are projecting that Tonali's probably the best midfielder in the Premier League.
Break, and everyone is talking because of a certain comment from Paul Scholes about Sandro Tonali.
Probably choose Tonali at this point.
I'm going to play a very quick game of stick or twist.
And they went Tonali all the way, as did I, until we got to Bruno. And here's the thing. I would twist and I would have Bruno instead of Tonali. And despite accepting that Tonali is technically the better player, you would say, and has using your eyes better games than Bruno, I would still pick Bruno for his loyalty and his commitment and his public statements and everything to do with all of that.